Don't be surprised if I go to the bathroom a million times. I drink like 5 bottles of water, so anyways. I sent an email to a couple people. Well, one email and one Discord message, just asking them, like, do they think that this video is too boring because of how many solves there are? But I'm going to just go with the new method now, which is to choose 1 to 3 solves to include. So 3 is the maximum, and I could even do 2 or 1. So, all right, so the way we're going to do that, so we have day 4. We narrowed it down to 12 items. Okay, but there's 8 solves total here. We're going to narrow this down to did I finish this or not? I think I did. I'm just going to save it as is. I never did save it, unfortunately. Oh, maybe I did save it. I just didn't notice it was in here. I already did save it. Okay. Dude.
Getting kids in this stuff is sometimes literally a lifesaver.
Well, I think that we disagree here because the homeschool curriculum seems to be outperforming even professional teachers from the national education curriculum. So from this perspective, children that emerge from homeschool mid-year, they are performing better, they are happier, they are wealthier.
And so that's it, they're wealthier. Don't you think that means they can benefit more from tutorship? See, homeschooling, that's some white suburb Karen shit. You think the average kid in Section 8 housing is going to be able to be homeschooled? Probably not. I think you might be selecting for wealth here. If we actually flatten out the levels of education, it wouldn't surprise me if homeschooling actually left severe gaps in a child's education.
Well, my point is not let's impose homeschooling on everyone. My point is, as long as you're here telling me that you will impede on my liberty to homeschool, we can't live together, and we are political enemies, and I'm trying to eliminate from my nation people like you.
Yeah, that's the bad thing. that's what I'm trying to prevent from loony Nazis keeping their kids from understanding what gay people are. I'm trying to prevent that. Yeah, I think you guys are material harm to society. I'm just trying to teach kids factual information. That's my goal.
Yeah, well, make your own kids and teach them your information. As far as I'm concerned, there will be a pushback one day against this feeling of entitlement.
They said that about gay people, and it hasn't happened.
What?
They said that about gay people being taught to kids in school, and it hasn't happened. This is always the threat of the reactionary. You keep pushing us, we're going to snap. But not really. You guys just complain about this civil rights issue, and then you all die, and the next generation of you reactionaries complains about the...
We're gonna... look at this I made yesterday, and we're going to narrow it down to 3. And also which commentary to include or which to not include. I can't...
the next one. And then you all die. That's just the progress of
we are
history.
in a multi-generational struggle, and the left and the right are in a fight that is multi-generational. On the side of the right wing, there is that we make more babies than you guys, and so eventually in the future, we'll probably have more right-wingers to be keeping that fight up.
Why can't we just get along, JM? Why can't we just get along? I don't, because that's the difference. I don't want to hurt you. But I don't want to hurt you. I want us to get along.
My liberties.
Wait. By taxing and by making sure your kids are adhere to a curriculum that is nationally maintained.
Yeah, because your national maintainer is bad.
But you can't make those arguments. That's why you haven't been making those arguments. Every single time I have that argument, oh, it's bad to teach kids about this or that, the person who's debating me loses. There's a reason why this is national curriculum. This didn't get entered in as part of some crazy radical SJW agenda. It got entered in because every institution disagrees with you. It's settled science. So that's...
Let's see. Let's critically evaluate this first solve. What is this solve? Funny execution. Why the heck did I include that anyways? I didn't even start the timer. It was fine. It was only sitting there for like 3 seconds.
That's not the argument you want to have.
I don't even know what it is that you're disagreeing with me because I've not stated it. My point to you is parents should have the liberty to determine their own curriculum, and it may involve values that would be not taught at all in public schools. As long as we can't agree on this, we are in a war.
Okay, wait. So, you said earlier you have an issue with like the pole dancing shit in front of kids, right? Which I do too, so...
Yes.
Okay. One of the reasons why I don't like that is because I think exposing children to that and putting children in that environment opens them up to predatory intentions. So you, a person with your history, is talking about making a bunch of kids, keeping them close to your vest, sheltering them from political information you don't like, so you can weaponize them in a culture war against people you don't like. So my issue is with predatory behavior, Jaya, and that's the issue why, that's the reason why I'm not a big fan of homeschooling as you describe it, because it seems to me like it's not being done for the benefit of children, it's being done as a way for you to weaponize your political beliefs in some sort of grand civilizational war against people who believe in science.
Now, the day we will attain peace between my side of the political spectrum and yours is when you can say exactly what you just said, but about the left and about how you are predating.
Double X cross. With the wait, was that a double X cross with the PLL skip? Right there. Last layer skip. Last layer skip. Oh my goodness. That might be one I include. So this part I did commentary.
For children, you are injecting Marxist beliefs in their brain.
But it's just science. It's just science.
It's just science. That in Marxist colleges, this is what you're doing. What you just said.
Do you understand how delusional?
What you've been doing for 40 years.
Do you understand how delusional you are? Do you seriously think that teaching people the science about transgender people is Marxist propaganda? This is why it's impossible to take, like, this is why I said, like, you're not a credible researcher, because this degree of demagoguery is delusional. Marxism has nothing to do with the educational curriculum of the United States. The United States fucking hates Marxism. I didn't learn anything about Marx until I got to college, and I had to have a cool professor slip me some book recommendations. This isn't some grand Jewish. I know you're at least adjacent to the JQ shit. This isn't some grand, like, multicultural Jewish conspiracy.
So after solving it for a little bit here, it feels better, at least. It feels faster. It's just that the tensions are too loose. At least they're back on the
Okay, so I'll include the commentary here, a very highly edited version of this commentary, and like changing the tensions and stuff. I mean, I should include that. Isn't that like the best solve of the day? I mean, that's kind of funny, but what's the next solve? That's what counts. Oh, that's the best solve of the day. Nice.
two move cross. Okay. The three movements.
This is just science and social awareness moving to a point you're uncomfortable with. But the same thing to do at that point is to examine your biases rather than assuming it's a conspiracy to rob you of your children, of your liberty. I don't want to rob you of anything. I just want people to be prevented. I want children to be safe from abuse, and I want people to basically be informed on basic factual information. Like, that's it. That's the only thing I really care about.
I think you're assuming stuff about me that I never said, and you probably don't know me enough, but I'm not against teaching children the science of transsexualism. I'm totally fine with it. But there is science, and then there's the morality of it, and there's the value of it, and the religious position on it. You are telling me that I should not teach children some aspect of the religious traditions with respect to these sexual behaviors. I'm telling you, by doing so, you're impeding on my liberty. You feel entitled to
Alright. Finally back. Finally. No more distractions for the rest of today. Finally. Okay. So, that was only affecting me for about 2 hours? When did I start? Did I start at like 7? Wow, in 2 hours, from 7 to 9:30. That's 2.5 hours. I only got 29 minutes of stuff done. That's really bad. Okay. And now we can just focus. I'm just going to check to see. Let's see here. So what were we doing here? We were trying to figure out which solves to include. All right, that's all. Oh. So probably the 2 low 5s are going to be included. Any other solves will be. Are there any other solves? You know, I wish this thing would automatically replay videos. Okay, fine, I'll blow my nose, jeez. Actually, not blow it, but clear it out more. Dang it. Okay, sorry, I know this is a distraction. It's just my nose. Sorry, this is not the same. Now we will not have distractions. Now we will not. So a special thing about this solve apparently is because I have a funny execution. Oh, it was a double X cross. Double X cross again. Double X cross, pretty slow execution. It was like the first solve, except that time I had a PLL skip. Last layer skip. Dude, I gotta include that. Come on, dude. So 527, 524,
Cross, okay.
and then a 5.
What the heck? Three movements. What the heck?
Man, I like all these solves. I don't want to delete them. Man.
Cross, okay. The three movements. What the heck?
$427.
Cross, okay. The three movements. What the heck?
Literally all of them. Are you serious? I don't want to cut it down to just 3. I can't make myself cut it down to just 3 solves. Maybe I'll get rid of the first one with the funny execution. Maybe the first two. But it's so funny, though. I don't want to cut out any solves. Last layer skip though.
Cross, okay. The three movements. Okay.
Man. Dude. Oh yeah, I forgot. There's going to be one more distraction, which is to be going to the bathroom. Going to the bathroom like 15 more times as a result of drinking a lot of water. But that's it. And eating lunch. Dang it. Oh. 42. Need my phone. Yeah, Chloe doesn't work today. It's Thursday. Anyways, start. Man, I'm so torn. I feel like the video is going to be too boring for people if I include these solves. But I don't want to delete them from the video. Oh, they're so funny to me. I'm just going to include them all. So yeah, still has the same amount of solves as day 0 through 3. My. Oh boy. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun. You know what's so laughable? I literally thought it would only take me 2 days to edit the video. 2 days? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Are you... Okay, can you please show up? Are you kidding me? You thought it would take 2 days. You really thought that. Dude, I can't believe I created that other video in only like 4 days. Like, how the heck did I do that? Maybe it was 5 days. I can't remember. Dude, it's being laggy. Is it my internet or my computer? I think it's just my internet. My internet's being very bad. No, I think it's Google Chrome being slow, because otherwise I'd be able to click onto the other tabs quickly. Google Chrome is being slow. I can open and close it quickly, but then Google Chrome itself... Did I start the timer? Oh my. Well, I really need that to open. I can't have that not opening. Hello? Seriously? Can I click this? No, Google Chrome is just not working at all. I don't want to close it though. There fan. Okay, we don't need Canva to be open. We don't need Noah Simcox 2 to be open. All we're going to do is open the timer and then CS timer. We have to use Task Manager. Oh no, now my computer in general is being slow. Yay! Has it been an hour yet? Not quite. Once it's an hour, I'm going to restart OBS again. Oh, now it closed. Okay. So please do not be laggy. Don't be laggy, dang it. Come on. Like, parts of my computer are being laggy and parts of it are not. Task Manager is being laggy and Google Chrome is being laggy. That's the only two things being laggy. I can open this. I can open this. Everything else is fine. Come on. Nice job. Everything else works fine except for Google Chrome. Why? And Task Manager wasn't working either. Well, now it works. Now it doesn't work. Yay! Oh, yes! I am now stopping the recording. Wow, ha ha ha, funny. Actually, I don't know if Numlock is on or not. Well, this will be my attempt at stopping it, huh?